Hey peeps, what you doing?
Hey, what do you think of the new instructor?
Rebel strike.
Are you Theodoros' men?
Oh,
Yes.
this is the sequel to
Who are
it.
you? He is the C1.
I come on his behalf. He'll be joining us shortly with instructions.
Good. The soldiers are reeling, but it won't be long before reinforcements arrive. Come.
Theodoros! Ready your blades and check your arrows. The Ratos will be back at the camp before sunrise. You're with me, but don't forget, he is mine.
What is your stake in this? This is more about him than it is about your war.
My father grew figs in the Fayum. The best. The Ratos taxed him. An Egyptian has no choice but to pay. One season, the harvest was so poor that my father struggled to give his cut. The Ratos figured him for a cheat. He took a bite of fruit to prove his point. He got a mouthful of worms. His men laughed, but the Ratos was furious. I watched as my father was hanged from his own tree and picked at by every animal in the region. The Ratos embodies the unjust. He is why I am who I am. I need you, Bayek.
Trireme!
The gods have brought us together for this! Justice will be served today!
We don't have long, the day's ending. Raid the camp with Theodoros and his men.
For your father, Theodoros!
Watch out! Coming through! The Ratos dies today!
Leave no one alive! Clear the camp!
Not going anywhere.
Okay. Guess everyone just went over there.
Kill you for that!
Peace around.
What in the hell? Where's that damn smoke coming? Got a clean target! Your life is mine!
Your life is mine.
Get to the Ptolemaic!
Hey!
Hey, what?
Someone over here. Oh.
Hey, wait!
Not your damage, girl! of living, horse son.
Cool. That was cool. Girl.
You remember now, huh? May the field of Reed elude you always.
Oh!
Glory to Theodoros!
That's not lighting on fire. Didn't even stop him.
Kratos has fallen.
That's funny.
Finally, my father's car is at peace. Let's move. We have a long trek ahead.
We didn't even say anything.
One more villain in that. You have had your vengeance, Theodoros. Was it worth it?
I was wondering the same. I have not visited my father's tomb since he was killed by the Ratos. I had to do right by him. And now, I have. Thank you, Bayek. Shame there are so few Medjay left. Your reputation precedes you.
Save your blessings. There will be more battles to win.
Yes. May our victories multiply.
Yeah. What can I talk to you about?
I will tell the rebels about this day. Thank you,
Is it gonna
Bayek.
endlessly burn? Okay, what's this one? Murder in the temple. I might know which one this is. Yep, it's this one. The one where the girl was brutally murdered.
Are you the Philakitai?
Yes. Try not to trample the scene. My job is hard enough as it is.
My apologies. As a protector, I am attracted to such sins.
A fellow protector? Ah, yes, I see your badge. You are a Medjay. From the old kingdom? Wow. Forgive me, this gruesome business has us all on edge. Huh? This is the latest in a series of chilling ritual murders by Wadjet cultists. To be honest, I'm a little out of my depth.
I may be of some use to you. I am not unfamiliar with murder sins.
Okay.
Perhaps you could help investigate. The cultists usually leave a message. I haven't figured it out yet. We could check the temple.
I will do my
You said
best.
there have been other murders.
The cultists are murdering temple acolytes, public figures in Karanis. No one knows why. Anyone could be their next target.
So, a broken chair?
This is a lot of blood. Someone was bound and tortured here, in front of the statue. By the signs, they were cut up badly, then dragged outside.
It must have been the poor acolyte. There was no one else here. Why did they do this?
You say that as if you're trying to shift the blame.
A Greek god where an Egyptian god once stood. This would make some in Egypt very angry. Someone has smeared the god with green paint. The head has also been covered. Wait, something else is up there.
What else is up there?
Amun. This is written in blood. It is still wet.
Today our temple is avenged against your filthy Greek god. Your high priest's blood will pay the debt to Wadjet for Egypt for the goddess.
The murderers are going to kill the high priest next. We have to find him. The Philakitai should know where he is.
The Greeks are terrified. They're saying locals are involved and are calling for blood.
Philakitai, I found the cultist message. They're going to kill your high priest next.
The High Priest? By Serapis, no. Garani's spirit will die if he does.
We need to find him. Where is he? Think, Velakatai.
His villa is nearby. I know of a spot overlooking it from a safe distance. This way.
Alright.
We can see the whole area from the temple wall.
Your temple is the reason for this trouble. It is a bitterness for the locals.
That's absurd. It has increased industry and trade. Everyone has benefited.
Your dead acolyte and high priest may not agree.
May not.
The trouble I'll get if the High Priest lies dead. We must hurry.
Don't worry.
Hey! Trouble here! هذا جرو! شعب الخنزة!
Easy.
They were going to sacrifice me.
You are safe now. It is fortunate you are not at the temple. You would already be dead.
Serapis, they would have butchered me. These Egyptians are prayerless demons and not men.
It was an Egyptian who saved you, priest. Remember that when you pray and give thanks. We Medjay protect all, regardless of their class.
I came as soon as the fighting began. I see I am too late. Thank you for your help, Medjay. It certainly made my work here easier.
You have interesting timing. What do you know of these bandits?
Egyptians unhappy with the Greeks here. Who knows what holes they crawl from. Seeing a Greek god in place of their own incensed them, no doubt.
Understandably. You have not seen the last of such trouble, I think. The Ptolemies tend to divide us at times.
Sadly, I agree. Greece has brought Egypt much wealth, yet some resist all progress.
This depends on your idea of progress. Progress for Egypt or for Greece. Farewell, Philakitai. Next time you protect, remember my code.
Wonderful! That was a short, pretty nice mission. Oh, hi.
Oh, I saw you with the Philakitai of Karanis. Are you a protector?
I am. Is there something wrong?
Please, we need your help. Yesterday, my husband witnessed something frightening. Soldiers dragged a poor man beneath the temple. Then he heard screams. We're already hungry because there's no grain. Now I'm terrified the soldiers will take my husband. We don't know who we can trust. Not even the Philakitai.
Let me talk to your husband. Where can I find him?
He's a stone mason working near the temple. Please be careful. The soldiers mustn't see you talk to him.
I'll try my best. Feeding Fayum. So this is a sequel mission. Honestly, these missions aren't going the way I feel like they will go, and usually if that happens you think, oh, they're just that smart. But they're not doing it in a smart way, they're doing it in a cliche way. Like, oh, this guy says it was other people, so it was other people. Whereas I'm thinking it's going to be a plot twist, because the guy said how it must have been the acolytes. So I'm like, oh, so you did it, and you're trying to shift the blame. But no, they just went down the simple path. It was bandits. Oh, I thought he was going to fall.
Stonemason, your wife has been to see me.
Shh! How did you get up here? By a moon, that woman interferes. I told her. What can we do? Just act normal. Yeah, that's it. Stay normal.
Calm yourself. She said you saw soldiers take someone below the temple.
Yes. No! Yes. Okay, it's true. It wasn't the first time, but yesterday was different. There were screams that would wake the gods themselves. So many screams. Now please, just leave me alone before someone sees you. Just act normal.
Huh? Come on, man. Talk to me.
What? Here again? Please go! Someone will see you!
I guess.
Some people just should not whistle.
God, this looks like the place the stonemason told me about.
Wait a minute.
The bolt is futile. Rip you to shreds. I'll cut you, horse!
Okay.
By a moon. What has been done here?
Jesus, they burned his arm and then cut it off, or vice versa. It's not letting me investigate any of it. I'm just gonna restart the game. According to ancient texts, statues of gods could nod and talk, and even served as judges in court of law. What? Mummies were anointed with perfume in order to render them acceptable to the gods. Oh, okay. Make sure to reward Sennu once in a while. She works hard and deserves some praise. Yeah, she does. Good, Eagle. It's a wonderful ancient life.
What has been done here?
Message from the butcher. Your payment is in the usual place beneath the beneath bathing Surbek. There can be no disappointing the crocodile. Take the farmer's arm. Tell him next time someone refuses it will be their head.
Someone called the butcher is strong-arming farmers. I need to find him. I should follow this trail of loot. A bathing Sobek. Bathing must be in water. A Sobek in water.
Visit the sunken temple of Neferus. The sunken temple, eh?
Those are guards. This must be the place. The bathing Sobek should be close.
Well, I see a Surbek statue of them.
Guarded.
Okay, I need more ammo.
There is an engraving on the chest depicting Soknobayo. That is a village west of here. The coins are in bags normally used to store grain. Did this come from a storehouse?
Well, maybe. So happy you can fast travel while in the middle of missions. I don't remember the other games letting you do that, but I could be wrong. Prosperity for all.
Nachte, Hirt and Berg.
That is a lot of guards for a simple storehouse. This must be the place. I have to get past them if I want answers.
Hey, what? Good blow. That's it. Die. There.
Alarm! Got trouble here!
There we go.
The butcher will be nearby. What are these goons hiding?
I hear they took his arm at the butcher's order. Shh! Keep your voice down. Hamoto, this is not what I joined the army for. It is what put me.
This is where they are hiding all the grain. Taken straight from the tables of Fayum families. Damn this greedy Nekatiadet. I should look around.
Hey! Die, maggot! You can't outrun me! I see you!
Yeah, I can outrun you, thank you very much. Well, I can out-battle you. Okay, let's see what's going on then. Graham.
More grain. The poor are starving while the rich fill their storehouses. This has to stop. I should keep looking around.
I don't understand a lot of like history and stuff, but grain, that kind of grain does not look edible. That's just me though. Maybe they force themselves to eat it just to stay alive. That's a possibility.
Ledger entries showing payments for grain. Huh. The butcher is not paying the farmers even enough to live. I need to find information on where he is.
Probably that over them. Store the grain as usual. Shipment is going out next week, so make certain everything is ready. Bring the final tally to my upstairs office at the villa, where I'm stuck fixing your mistakes. Any more errors and it's your head. Time to assassinate the butcher.
This is it. The butcher is in the villa nearby.
I'll confront him.
This butcher and I had a talk.
I expected to kill him. Okay, the butcher should be up here.
Here's the Vlaka who's been messing with my business. We were just discussing you.
You've been stealing grain from Fayum, starving people for profit.
You're not from Fayum, are you? Your speech reeks of the countryside.
That grain belongs on Egyptian tables.
You naive backwater Malakia. I take orders from above. If not me, someone else will do this. This is business. People pay what they owe, or I take it. It's not personal. I'll give you a choice now. Leave me alone and live, or die here.
I'll take my chances.
Others thought the way that you do. Then they murdered my son. Everything is personal. You filthy Nekatiadet!
You really want to do this, guys?
It ends here.
Oh, that was fast. Jesus.
May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
See you, man. Ability point again. Yeah. That was a pretty dramatic side quest, if I may say so. Okay, the matriarch. Flarkes are not after me anymore. What are you talking about? I killed them all. Also, is there a difference between Phalakis and Phalakite? They're both the same thing, right, police? Or a Phalake is like bandits or something.
It's your own fault. You've been hiding opium from us. What did you think the commander would do?
Gentlemen, there is no need for further hostility. You are Mahu, right?
How do you know my name?
Nothing much happens in KK I do not know about. Your wife just had your second child. And you are Kawab.
That is right.
The soldiers are not paying you enough. That is going to be tough when your new baby arrives. You too, Harry Haw. I know your father is sick. You could use some help.
Who couldn't?
Why do I not have gifts sent around for your families? Just to make things easier this month.
Are you gonna reply to that? Guess not.
Enough! Fine, you can carry on, but remember we have the girl. Any further trouble and she disappears.
Do you need help?
A Medjay. I am Merit Ma'at, the village leader. Ah, do not worry about them. They are just middlemen for Ptolemaic soldiers. I have an understanding with their commander. Opium and honey for protection of the village. He is the one we have to worry about.
Sounds like they took a hostage.
Ha! Just like the Medjay of old. If you want to be a hero, they took her to the nearby military camp. If she still lives, you will find her there.
I will return with her soon, Merit Ma'at. And then you can decide if I am a hero.
I will find her. Objective in proximity.
The guards here are vigilant.
Hey! You should not be here.
Oh my god, they just burned themselves.
Eyes open, brother.
Nah. No surprise. Hey! Don't worry.
Hey, hold on!
Good as dead. Count on it.
Hey, hold on!
There we go.
This must be the kidnapped girl. She is drugged, but still breathing. I have to get her out of here.
Let's go.
Are you okay? You were drugged.
Yes. Thank you. Gods! The commander was going to put me on the next opium shipment. Send me somewhere. Far away.
The commander? Do you know where he is?
I think he left the camp on a ship. That's all I remember. I'm sorry.
All right. Go and show yourself to Merit Ma'at. Do not let any soldier see you.
I should return to Merit Ma'at also. I need to talk to her about the commander.
That is taken care of. Speak to Meritmot in Kirkan.
Hey, you! Stop! Hey, hold on! Time to die, Filet. I'll have your guts, Huasan!
Did I kill him by, like, running past him and stabbing him or something? Accidentally, because that's funny. Oh, what's up here? Hello?
Medjay, I heard you freed the girl.
The commander was not at the camp, but we should deal with him. Tell me everything you know.
The local soldiers and middlemen I can deal with. But the commander, he is vicious. A murderer. I dare not confront him. Years ago, he took another hostage. My own daughter. There was no Medjay to save us then. He killed her to assure our compliance. For the village's sake, I did nothing.
I've got an idea how to get to him. The shipments of opium go along the river. I will follow them, find him, and end your agreement.
Then may Horus guide your blade, Medjay. Sink it deep. Do not be merciful. The commander is guilty as set.
How did this all happen?
We grow honey and opium. They are commodities the army found impossible to ignore. At first, they tried to take over the village. Some of our men resisted. They were branded rebels and traitors, and hunted down. Those that were not killed fled north. Ironically, they joined with the rebels. We send them opium and money whenever we can. The commander became suspicious. So he took another hostage.
Whoa.
If you had not rescued her, I think he would have killed her too.
I will deal with this murderer. I promise you.
I have made the most of things. Until now, I have managed to stop anyone else being taken. But we will never be free while the commander lives.
Well, I'll do my best to get rid of him. Finding information on the commander. A military ship is transporting opium along the Nile.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's go, boat. I don't care if it's off limits.
Why does the commander tolerate Merit Ma'at? That old hag? I would have gutted her long ago.
You heard the way she...
I shot you!
What?
Ah, shit! You cannot escape! Climb it!
You heard the way she talks to us.
Yeah, we should abduct more of her children. Should be much nicer.
A manifest. The ship unloads at Memphis. That is where I will find the commander.
Okay, travel to Memphis.
Hey now!
Eat this!
Going to kill you!
Oh!
Damn it! We must catch up! Got you!
Ow! You're nothing compared to the brutes I had to fight. Oh, down in the head. I feel like they should give better rewards when you kill people. Like, especially the brutes. The brutes are fucking hard if you're doing something wrong. Alright, so we're going to Memphis. But I guess because the brutes are easier to kill if you do it like by a bow or a hidden blade. I don't know. Party like it's 49 BCE. Cleopatra would host lavish parties and guests would expect to be given horses and other expensive gifts. Wow.
Memphis. The commander terrorizing Kayaka will be somewhere in this. Probably near a dock.
Okay, near a dock.
Best not to draw attention here.
Wait a second.
You will pay, corpse.
Get back, Heidi.
Oh, shit! Alarm!
I didn't do a chain throw, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't kill him.
I must push on!
It's a strange thing to me that I've come to view Merchant's daughter as my own. When I took her, I admit I intended to keep her for collateral only as long as it was necessary. Oh, what?
The murderous Neketiadet is dead. But what is this about Merit Ma'at's daughter? She might still be alive. And right here in Memphis.
So, I'm assuming he was going to originally take her and treat her well, but then that changed? Once again, I really hate that enemies can just randomly come back and stop you from reading it. And then you can't read it later.
Greetings, Nebet. Are you the commander's
Where's the guy that was here before?
I am. May I
Ipy.
help you?
I am the bearer of strange news. But you must believe me. Your mother still lives.
My mother? I was abandoned as a child. How could that be? Who are you?
I have something here you should read. Take your time. Decide what to do. Your mother is at Kayaka, to the south. She misses you. If you do return to her, tell her that her Medjay friend fulfilled his heroic task.
Yay, happy endings, I guess.